Hello, I'm Oscar Nunez, and I will admit, as a cast member on The Office, my career has not always shown management in the best light. But in the real world, management means holding teams together and guiding them to success, which is why I'm so honored to present this year's Management Excellence Award to Michelle Daniels, Charles D. Eldridge, and Ryan E. Jones, and the Office of Public and Indian Housing Foster Youth to Independence team.
Hi, I'm Ryan Jones.
Charles Eldridge.
Hi, I'm Michelle Daniels, and we are the Foster Youth to Independence team.
Every year, 20,000 foster youth turn 18 and age out of the foster program. Suddenly, they have to enter the real world without a safety net. They have to do all the adult things, including putting a roof over their heads. Within 4 years, nearly a quarter of them experience homelessness, often setting the stage for a lifetime of personal and financial struggle. By working with current and former foster youth, the Foster Youth Independence team identified the problem and figured out a way to help.
Our program, the Foster Youth Independence Initiatives, provides housing choice voucher assistance, which is providing rental assistance to low-income youth that have exited the foster care system that are at risk of or experiencing homelessness.
It is important for this age group, 18 to 24-year-olds, to receive these vouchers because housing is a stabilizer. And I believe that once these young people have an opportunity to have a voucher, then they can focus on other areas of their lives that are critical to ensure that they can become self-sufficient.
The vouchers that the youth receive is a ticket to a house. After the application is completed, I go ahead and submit that to the financial management team, and they go ahead and begin processing the vouchers for the youth.
Hello, my name is Adora Anor, and I am a recipient of the Family Unification Program voucher as well as the Family Self-Sufficiency Program voucher. Being able to utilize this program has changed my life in a plethora of ways. Not only did I walk across that stage graduating in 2020, but I walked across that stage a double major. I simultaneously worked multiple jobs to be able to get where I needed to go, and with this program, it's propelled my life. It's been able to help me take the edge off, honestly. Not knowing where I was going to stay, not knowing where my next lease was going to come from. Through this program, it's been completely amazing, and it's allowed me to focus on myself and my path.
Since the Foster Youth Independence Program started 2 years ago, they have awarded over 1,000 housing vouchers in more than 36 states, and they're just getting started.
Having a place to call home and one that you can afford allows you to focus on the other needs in your life, whether those are educational goals, work goals, goals to reunite with your family or friends, to connect to the community, to address your health and social needs. That housing is critical to doing all of those things.
This is the kind of program that changes people's lives. It gives them a chance to survive and find happiness. I'm so glad we get to recognize this work done by the HUD team and by the foster youth themselves who helped make it happen.
To hear that we're being honored for this work, I think I literally fell out of my chair.
It did make me pause to think about the young people that came to HUD to share their idea for this program. It just goes to show how important it is for young people and all people to advocate for themselves.
I commend Michelle Daniels, Charles Eldridge, Ryan Jones, and our entire Foster Youth to Independence team for their incredible efforts. Every young person deserves the opportunity to live with stability and with hope, to secure an affordable home to call their own, to receive a good education, to find a good-paying job that can help lay the foundation for their future success.
This group has worked diligently to try to address the issue of homelessness for foster youth. I work to pass the Fostering Stable Housing Opportunities Act that provides a voucher program nationally so that we can ensure that those youth who are in the foster care program have a stable transition to independence. Congratulations for the Sammy Award to the FYI group at HUD. We appreciate your work. You're changing lives and making a great difference in the lives of the youth in foster care.
Please welcome Adrian Todman, Deputy Secretary of the Department of Housing and Urban Development.
Good evening, everyone, and hello, HUD team. You guys rock. The Secretary and I are so very proud of you. Nearly a quarter of the 20,000 youth who age out of foster care each year are without a permanent home within 4 years, which can lead to a lifetime of personal and financial struggle. Advocacy groups and some youth themselves asked to meet with HUD to express their concerns and ideas on how to reach this population and provide them with a stable home. Their stories were personal and hard to hear, but compelling and impossible to ignore. Ryan Jones, listening to former foster care youth from Ohio, was struck by the urgency and depth of the problem. Hearing their ideas on how to close gaps in housing and social services spurred him to action. Ryan and his team, notably Michelle Daniels, advocated for, developed, and implemented the innovative Foster Youth to Independence initiative that you just heard about. Charles Eldridge led the work to implement the program given his hands-on experience and ensured the program was accessible and implemented quickly and effectively. What began as a pilot program won bipartisan congressional backing to ensure that the program could continue so that young adults who needed housing could have access to a home. To date, as you heard, HUD has issued more than 1,000 vouchers and expects the program to expand. Safe and stable housing is the key to setting former youth on a path towards success. And let me just say that safe and stable housing is really the key to all of our success. And in creating this program, the team reaffirms HUD's mission to create strong, sustainable, inclusive communities and quality homes for all. Please join me in honoring the amazing winners of the 2021 Management Excellence Medal, Michelle Daniels, Charles Eldridge, and Ryan Jones.
Thank you so much, Madam Deputy Secretary. On behalf of Michelle Daniels, Charles Eldridge, and the Foster Youth to Independence team at the Department of Housing and Urban Development, I would like to thank the partnership for bestowing this award upon us. It is a tremendous honor and privilege to be a public servant and to be among those honored here tonight. To all of our fellow nominees and awardees, congratulations and thank you all for your service. I would like to thank HUD's leadership for their support of FYI and for the entire FYI team at HUD. Thank you to our sister federal, state, and local community partners, most importantly, public housing and child welfare agencies. Thank you to the love of my life, Alicia, and our son, Owen. You are my rock. Let's never forget to keep those who we serve at the forefront of our work and remember the power and obligation we have as public servants to give voice to those with lived experiences so they may have a seat at the table. The FYI team would not be up here if not for the brave foster youth and foster youth alumni that shared their personal stories with HUD. It is these young people, aided by Young at Heart allies, that created the vision of FYI. This night is just as much for you. So I close by asking that we applaud their bravery and vision. Thank you.